I'm Mark with nstuffmusic.com, and today we're going to be demoing the Mesa Boogie Mark V 1x12 combo. The Mark V represents, I guess you could say, the culmination of Mesa Boogie's engineering with the Mark series, which started with the Mark I, then went to the Mark II, the Mark IIA, IIB, IIC, Mark III, Mark IV, and finally the Mark V. In the Mark V, there are essentially 9 different amplifier circuits, 3 circuits in each of the 3 channels. So what you just heard was channel 3, which is the Mark IV overdrive sound. I'm going to go back to channel 1, and there are 3 clean sounds that you can use. The first one is just called clean, and this is very, very sparkly. It's ultra clean. And then the next one is called fat clean, and it's a little plumper, I guess you could say. The last one in the clean channel is what's called tweed, and this is Mesa's take on basically a 4x10 basement. So it's a lot stringier. It's got definitely has more of an edge to it. If we go over to channel 2, we have edge, crunch, and Mark I with 2 different voicings on it. So here is the edge sound, and this is with a back humbucker. Crunch. Finally, the fabled Mark I, which was the original amp that Randy Smith of Mesa Boogie designed. Now, the Mark I has the normal setting and a thick setting for that particular overdrive circuit. So here's the normal Mark I setting. And that's a sound that has been heard on countless studio recordings over the years. Now here's the Mark I with the thick engaged. Channel 3 has got 3 settings also. The first one is called the Mark IIC, which is really quite an iconic Mark II of boogies. In fact, they're going for quite a high price tag these days because they're simply not made anymore. So here's the Mark IIC sound. It's sort of like the ideal combination of clean and distorted, and once again it has that long classic Mesa Boogie type of sustain to it. Here's the Mark IV setting. And the last one is called Extreme. Each one of the channels has reverb that you can assign. Each one of the channels also has the fabled Mesa Boogie EQ that you can switch in and out of the circuit at will. If you want to keep it in, you just put foot switch on each one of the EQ circuits, and then you can switch it out from the pedal board itself. There is also a solo, and of course our output level. And the solo adds basically a nice clean solo boost if you want to use that for, for leads, or for perhaps, more of a thicker type of clean sound, or really for whatever sound you would like. There's an effects loop on the amplifier. It's totally buffered, and it is literally a transparent effects loop. It's probably one of the best effects loops on the market. What else do we have here? We have a mute switch on the foot pedal also. The reverb is you could use on each one of the channels, and in the third overdrive channel you can run the amplifier at pentode or at triode, which knocks the wattage down. The other thing that the amplifier has is a variac power switch on it, which sort of is like a brown out. It'll drop the voltage down to about 90 volts, and also each channel has a switch for 90 watts, 45 watts, and 10 watts. So, an eminently versatile guitar amplifier, the Mesa Boogie Mark V combo. Thanks very much.